Yo, what's up everyone, it's Mitch here. Welcome to 5 things you absolutely must know about Minecraft's new update. 1.16's very first snapshot was just released 2 short hours ago. I set myself up a little world here so I can give you guys a demo of the important information that I've discovered and all of the info from that post that you really do want to know about. So, we got 5 beautiful doors behind us, and let's open door number 1 and talk about the new biomes here. So we'll just start with a quick flyby tour of the Crimson Forest. I'm not going to go into too much detail around each and every block because we'll be covering that in more detail shortly, but just to give you a visual of it so you can see what you're working with when you get inside of a Crimson Forest. Now, let's make our way over to the most overpowered seed I've found in the Nether, because we have a Nether Fortress, Soul Sand Valley, and a Warp Forest just this way. So we gotta fly a real quick distance over here, and you're gonna see all of these different areas of the world load on in. So right here would be a Soul Sand Valley. You can see here the Soul Soil, which is a new block that has these blue burning flames, which is really, really cool. Not to be confused with Soul Sand, because you can't actually light this on fire, only the Soul Soil. Then if you come this way, this is the Warped Forest. You can see it's full of these like cyans and blues that are really neat. This is one of the new blocks, the Warped Wart block, which is a complement to the Nether Wart block. So you have a red and a blue. And then of course I had a Nether Fortress that happened to spawn in right here, because why not give me the most broken Nether seed here for Minecraft's new Nether update? Feels good, man. Feels pretty good. Now, in addition to a plentiful supply of soul soil within these soul sand valleys, you're gonna see bones in the form of fossil remains scattered throughout. I'm not really sure if there's a deeper purpose to this or if they're going to add that later, but as you can see here, there's all kinds of fossilized remains scattered throughout the Soul Valley. You'll also find a bunch of basalt in these towers dripping down as if this is lava that is hardened. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this basalt tower here is located specifically in the Soul Sand Valley or if it's just throughout the Nether, but basically this is another new block you can find either in this biome or all of them scattered throughout the Nether, which is a rock that's formed when lava cools too quickly, aka you're here the Nether, man. Apparently someone brought some water and turned some lava into basalt, but it's alright, we won't complain, we have another block we can build things with. Yeah, you can see a bunch more of them here with all of our lovely marshmallows. Oh, the loneliest skeleton. Sorry about that, man. There he goes. Now, I don't want to get myself too lost. I should probably fly back to where all my setups are. And as I'm doing that, you're getting a little more of a tour of the new Nether. Lots of cool stuff to discover in here now. Way more exploration, assuming I can find where I have my setup. Oh boy. This could be a big facepalm moment. Yikes. The place I just spent 30 minutes setting up. I may have lost it forevermore. Oh no. Hey, it is pretty cool though. Absolutely stunning views here in the Nether. Now I'd appreciate the view of my setup. Yes, F's in the chat. That's how I feel right now. Thanks, Fossil. Appreciate you. All right, we're back. Now, before we open up door number 2, I gotta show you one last thing related to the biomes. I'm gonna grab the flint and steel and some bone meal, and I wanna show you guys that netherrack can be turned into its equivalent nylium, whether it be warped or crimson, just by using bone meal. And you can bring it all the way up or down. The only thing is, it has to be attached to a block that previously existed as a warped or crimson nylium. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You can't just turn this into whatever you want. You can light it on fire, though. Speaking of fire, there's the blue flames. Let's put it side by side, blue and orange. Pretty cool. This just looks like an inverted texture. I wonder how new this is, or if this is literally just taking this color scheme and flipping it completely with an inverted filter. Huh. Either way, I appreciate it. It's nice to have more options for your fire. Let's actually see, does this burn the same? Are we gonna die just as well? No, because I'm equipped with netherite armor, so I'm pretty good. Actually, what am I saying? I'm burning! It's okay, I brought these golden apples just in case. A little milk a day keeps the doctor at bay, right? Door number 2, new resources, armor, and tools. What that is right here, a lovely piece of ancient debris that you mine up and then smelt to get netherite scraps, and then these scraps are combined with some gold in order to get the netherite ingots themselves. So, I've been playing for well over an hour, and if I add in the time it just took me to fly and find my area again, probably a good hour and a half, and I have found 0 ancient debris. And I mean that, 0. I've looked hard, far, and wide. The update post said that they're going to be towards the bottom of the Nether. and there's no insurance coverage there if you croak, but I couldn't find any when I was punching blocks in creative mode, so I don't know how rare these are. They seem to be super rare. I don't know exactly where or how they spawn. Are they going to be in veins, in clusters, or are they going to be just one ancient debris at a time? Maybe I just have the worst luck ever and a lot of you have found plenty of them, but from what I've seen so far, they are stupidly rare, and let's go ahead and test exactly how long it takes to mine them and what pickaxes are able to do so. So I got 4 pickaxes with me here today. We have our classic little iron. Can you get an ancient debris with an iron pickaxe? I don't think so, but I'm going to put it to the test here for you. And it's going to take a real long time to mine. Even if you can get this, it's safe to say it is not efficient at all. It's a terrible use of your time, and I'm not even going to finish that. We're going to say don't use iron. Let's try gold for fun. Let's see if this is going to be any faster or any more worth it than iron. It's a bit quicker. That's for sure. It's going faster, but will I get the ancient debris, or will this just break the block and screw me? It just broke it. Yeah, don't use those. Now, diamond, it's faster than obsidian, but it's not super fast to mine ancient debris either way. And you need to get 4 of these in order to create 1 netherite ingot. And with a netherite pickaxe, let's see how quick it is. It seems to be the same speed as diamond. Doesn't seem to be any quicker. There we go. Now we have 2 ancient debris. I'm going to put one inside of a regular furnace. We'll drop it in there first. We'll put the second one inside of a blast furnace, which is going to cook it significantly faster. Doesn't take too long either way, to be honest. There's a netherite scrap there, and here's a netherite scrap over here. We're going to need a few more of those, so let's hop back into creative and demonstrate exactly how you're going to turn these into netherite ingots. So now we have 64 scraps. We're going to do it like so, and you can do any pattern you want with the gold. It doesn't matter. I can mix and match it as long as you have 4 of each in separate stacks. There we go. Just to prove my point. Let's do like this, there, that, boom, bada, bing, whatever. We got 16 netherite ingots. Now, what's interesting with these netherite ingots, so far from what I understand about the gameplay, maybe they're going to change this in the future, but right now, you don't need very many of them. However, they are significantly more rare than any other resource I've ever seen in Minecraft. I can't find one. I spent an hour and a half looking for one in creative mode and still couldn't find one. And you need 4 of them for a single ingot, but you only need 1 ingot per item because you don't actually craft netherite items using these ingots to make the shape. You have to combine it with an existing diamond tier piece of gear. And if you follow me just right about here, I'm going to show you guys how this works, as well as what happens when you enchant gear and then upgrade it. So let's go ahead and give that a quick tour. We'll grab some diamonds, some netherite ingots, and some sticks. I'm going to go ahead and craft myself a little diamond helmet right about here. I'm going to also make myself a diamond chest plate. Beautiful. I'll go ahead and make myself 2 diamond swords as well. Excellent. Grab those up. And let's make a netherite sword. JK lol, not how it works. Perhaps a netherite hoe? Not happening. Maybe a pickaxe? Incorrect. You can't craft with these ingots directly. You have to craft it like so. Diamond sword, add 1 single netherite ingot, and I've got myself a netherite sword. Diamond helmet plus 1 single netherite ingot anywhere in the crafting window, and there's the helmet. Same thing for the chest piece. It doesn't matter how many pieces of diamonds it takes to make one of these items. It's always 1 netherite to upgrade it into the netherite piece of armor or tool. Now, if you want to take a look at a diamond sword, it's 7 attack damage. The netherite is 8, so it gets a slight buff. The armor, on the other hand, is a bit different. If we were to compare a netherite helmet to a diamond helmet, you'll notice that the actual armor is the same value. It's the armor toughness that goes up 1 notch, and it adds the knockback resistance, which is the new feature on the netherite armor itself. And the durability on netherite items is higher than diamonds. As you can see here, instead of 1561, it is 2031 durability, so a pretty significant buff to the netherite upgrades. Now that we've seen how to make that stuff, I want to show you guys exactly how enchanting it works. I'm going to go ahead and just throw in some lapis here. Let's slap an enchant on this bad boy. Whatever. Who cares? Let's get another one right here. Yeah, we'll do this. Now, the thing with netherite armor is it has a better enchantment value than diamond, but not as powerful as gold, which basically means you're going to get better enchants more easily, but it's not as insane as gold, but still an upgrade to diamond. On this diamond chestplate, let's say we had protection 3. And then let's say we wanted to turn it into a netherite chestplate. The question you're asking is, will it keep the enchant? And the answer is unfortunately no. It loses the enchant value when you upgrade it to netherite. So if you have a god set in diamond, you probably wanted to wait until you got it to Netherite before slapping those level 30 plus enchants. But I guess if you have an existing world, you don't have a choice if you want to get those upgrades, but it might be better to keep the Diamond God set as Diamond and just make a separate new set for Netherite rather than wasting all those enchants. Same thing applies to your weapons or tools. I've renamed this one the OP Sword with Sharpness 5. Let's see what happens when I go to upgrade it. It is now a Netherite sword. I lost the rename, I lost the enchant, so all that experience and that Sharp 5 book went to waste, unfortunately. But again, just giving you guys the intel, want to make sure you got the scoop on how this new Netherite gear works. Excellent, that was number 2. We're moving on to door number 3, and behind this we have a new command called locatebiome. This was very helpful in me finding these areas inside the Nether. Obviously not a survival world feature, but you know, whatever you want to use it for, you can have some fun. Let's see what it says when I ask for a crimson forest. Well, it says 2 blocks away, and that's pretty much because I'm in one. So let's go ahead and see what it says if I wanted a warped forest. It says it's 156 blocks away, and it gives me the coordinates without the Y level, because of course the Y level's funky. And let me show you exactly how funky the Y levels get here in the Nether. If I dig all the way out of it, you can see up here that I have a bit of a crimson forest just waiting on the surface, and there's a lot more where that comes from. When I was trying to use this command to locate a soul sand valley, it directed me to the top of the Nether. There was no soul sand at any Y level except for in the bedrock layers, so I suspect the new biomes are a little bit buggy, especially when it comes to this location command. I'm sure Minecraft's team is going to fine-tune these new biomes and make sure that they don't grow above the bedrock anymore, but I'm going to prove to you guys that there are biomes up here. Here it is, a beautiful warped forest, just chilling above the bedrock layer. There's a lot of these trees, a lot of the new shroom lights just hanging out up here. And this is not the first that I've seen, and it certainly won't be the last. There are so many biomes growing above Nether bedrock, but it's all good. I'm sure, like I said, they'll fix it or take advantage of it by glitching up above the biome and maybe make yourself a cool little area up here. Look at this. We got a full crimson forest this way. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Now, where this crimson forest is above bedrock layer, if I dig down a bit, you can see that there's a lot of netherrack between each area, but there is in fact a forest down below at least, so it's not completely cooked, but again, a little funky. So if that location command is messing with you, it means the biome is probably above bedrock layer, so don't let it trick you too much. Now, behind door number 4, we have new blocks. Let me show you all the new blocks located over this way and exactly how to craft them. So let's hop in survival for this. And let's take a look. This is a shroom light block. We've got crimson logs, planks, gates, fences, the whole works, along with the warped versions for stairs, etc. Here's that nice vine setup. And let's see if I can grab those weeping vines. And you can see when you plant one, it's going to look real tiny. If you put a second one, it gets thick, boy. Otherwise, you have just the tip. And right here is the warped wart block that I said earlier complements another wart block. And here's a really cool new one. The most expensive prized block in the game now is going to be the netherite block. This is what happens when you put 9 netherite ingots into a crafting window. Let's actually go ahead and demonstrate that right now. Boom, bada bing, block of netherite. This is one expensive block, boy. And honestly, it's pretty cool. If you had a bunch of these in your base, that would be absolutely the highest tier of flex you could get in your Minecraft world. I can't really imagine anything being more expensive than that, more valuable. Now join me back over here because there's a couple of new cool blocks that are great for decorations. We have the Soul Fire Torch and the Soul Fire Lantern here, of course, along with, once again, the shroom light. And I'm going to point out these shroom light blocks. I don't think you can craft them. I tried every possible which way. I did a ton of research on Reddit and other forums. Seems like no one has found a way to craft them yet, but there's tons of them in both the warped forest as well as the crimson forest biome, so you can figure it out not too hard. But back this way, let's go ahead and make the soul torch as well as the soul lantern. So in order to make a soul torch, it's going to require 3 items. You need sticks, you put them in the center. You need soul soil, not soul sand, and I'll show you why. And coal or charcoal on top. You see, soul sand does not work. It absolutely requires the soul soil in order to make the soul fire torches. So let's grab some of those. And then in order to make the soul lantern, it's super, super simple. All you're going to want to do is take iron nuggets, just like a standard lantern, and surround your torch with that. Boom. We've got ourselves some soul fire torches and a soul fire lantern. Place these bad boys all down, and they're looking sharp. Honestly, nice new decorative block that you can put on your house or wherever you want to change your world up. And of course, there's some new foliage that I almost forgot to talk about. You got all these fungi and some more roots and different things you can put all over your house if you want them. And the final thing related to these new blocks that I think is worth mentioning is that they have improved how walls build. when you stack them vertically, there's no longer a joint everywhere. And by joint, I mean like this, where it protrudes a little bit. So if you're building things straight up, you don't have to worry about it looking ugly anymore, which is nice. So builders rejoice. I'm kind of curious what happens if I stack these, though, with an incorrect wall. Still no joint. Nice. Now onto the fifth and final part of this update that is super critical, the most important of them all, hoglins. We've got these Pumbaa-looking Lion King motherfudges. Where they at, though? There he is. Look at this handsome boy right here. Oh god, he's kind of creepy, though. Oh, the eyes. Why? It's a Herobrine Pumbaa. Oh god, kill it. Quick. I can't hit him. Is he Oh my god. He's Oh, no. He's got a very strange hitbox. You gotta hit him in the head. I'm so sorry. He's tanky, though. Eliminate. Eliminate at all costs. Spawn a bunch more of these thick boys in. Seems like there's no baby version, so they just come as large hoglins. I mean, they have no use right now, but they're kind of cool. I'm not sure if they drop anything interesting. Let's find out. Let's chop a few more up. Any cool new drops? Hey, bud, you're tanky. You got anything for me? Nope. Just rotten flesh. Yoicks. Well, that's going to cover it here today for Minecraft 1.16's first update. If you enjoyed this video and you're new to my channel, I hope that you'll consider subscribing with that notification bell turned on. I post daily videos here on the channel, and actually, I put another link in the video details to a channel called Boy vs. Girl, where my girlfriend and I are going to be doing a little new Nether playthrough, perhaps a mini-series, we'll see how it goes, where we check out and explore the new Nether together and see if we can thrive and survive. So that's it. Links to everything you need are down below. I appreciate you tuning in. If you haven't done so already, give the video a thumbs up. It'd be much appreciated, and I will see you guys all soon. Peace out. Bye-bye.